Wait, hold on. I'm not ready yet.
I already switched.
Are you already there?
I already switched.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm almost ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yay!
Yeah,
Wait,
yay.
we didn't hit record yet.
Oh,
Hold on,
fuck,
Limina.
wait, I didn't even open it. Okay,
No, open Audacity.
I'm opening
Limina,
Audacity
quick,
right
quick.
now. It's happening. This is
Quick.
if you watch the YouTube
exclusive.
video, this is the exclusive footage, behind the scenes
Yeah,
footage.
the exclusive
okay, wait, I'm
YouTube
turning it
only
on.
footage.
It's on. Okay, it's on. All right.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Hopefully that was good. Welcome.
Yay.
It's time to get freaky. I'm Leah.
I'm Limina, and welcome to the Frequency.
Yay!
Yay, yay, yay.
We're totally professionals.
We've only been doing this 17 times. This is only our 17th time doing it.
Well, you know, sometimes in life,
Uh-huh.
you know what you're doing, right? And
Yeah.
you've done it for a year. And then the other times in life, each day is a new day,
That's
right,
true.
Limina?
It is a new
You can be
day.
a new person every day.
You can be a different person every single day. But then you need to go to the doctor and make sure you get schizophrenia medication.
That's probably true. I probably, some sort of medication might be nice for me, honestly.
Some sort of medication, yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Instead of just the ADHD medicine.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like one of the things I've really felt about getting old, though. It's like,
yeah,
all of a sudden one day you wake up and you have to take 5 different medications. You're like popping pills and multivitamins like no other. And you always thought that you would never get there. Like, that's for old people. Old people have pill organizers. Why would I need a pill organizer? And then you're there holding your fucking pill organizer going, Jesus Christ, what has my life turned into?
That, or you're holding like 10 different bottles full of pills and you're like, God damn it, I need a better pill organizer. Because you know how many pill organizers I've tried? I've tried so many pill organizers. I decided I would go minimalist. I bought the Muji one, the like modular one.
Ooh, I love that one.
It's too small.
Oh.
Because I need too many pills.
There's too many pills. See, this is what happens when you get old.
Yeah, I feel like I need like a pill organizer for just my supplements and then one for like my medications.
Yeah,
because they're different.
To be fair, supplements are fat. Those are some fatty fat pills.
They're big.
How is it not a choking hazard? How do people not just like choke on those and die like constantly?
Well, most of my supplements are gummies.
Oh.
Yeah, I buy gummy supplements, so they're even bigger.
Well, at least they're not a choking hazard. I should probably get gummy supplements too, but I think like I don't like tasting my supplements, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Well, I buy the Costco multivitamin, the adult multivitamin gummy, because Costco's the best deal.
Yeah.
This is how you know we're ancient.
Yeah, it's true. I believe it.
And you can't really taste the fact that it's a vitamin.
Oh.
It's mostly, sometimes I'll just start eating more than I should. Like I'll be like, well, you know what? It's a little treat, and I'll take like
it's good
another
for you.
serving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't be. What is? You think it's gonna be too much? Too much of a good thing? That's not a thing.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That's not real.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. Yeah. That's not real.
Did you ever have the Flintstones vitamins?
Oh my god, dude, I would eat those like candy.
Those were like straight up candy. Were those not just like
so good.
Fucking Smarties? Like those were just straight up Smarties in the shapes of like cars or whatever, which is weird because it was Flintstones. I don't remember what they were the shapes of, but they kind of look car-like if I remember.
Yeah, I think there was like a dinosaur one too or something. And they were a little, well, not quite like Smarties because the texture was slightly chalky.
Yeah, it was harder than Smarties, I guess.
Yeah. Somewhere between like a
I do like
a
my
Nabisco
chalky
wafer.
I like my chalky ass candies though. Like that's why I like Smarties.
Yeah.
They just like, crumble. It's something about that. It's just so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
Have you ever seen edible chalk?
Edible chalk.
That's like a thing that's like been trending recently. Edible chalk. Yeah. Because I guess like there's like a certain type of people who really, really like that chalk texture. And yeah.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah,
like
there's like a syndrome. It's like
yeah. It's like so you don't eat rocks.
the one where you eat rocks.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
the edible
rock
chalk
eating disease
exists so that you don't eat rocks. That's literally what it's for.
Yeah. People with pica. It's called pica.
Pica.
Yeah. So you don't eat. Yeah. So you don't eat rocks.
Yeah. Edible chalk. So if you're ever craving some rocks, you know what to do.
I mean, is it so bad to eat rocks? Like, what if they're like...
It's probably so bad for your teeth, right? Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, other things I don't know. But surely for your teeth, that's, like, probably one of the worst things that you could eat.
Isn't ice really bad for your teeth?
Yeah, chewing ice is really terrible for your teeth.
Damn.
I also was
even
in
like
this...
the good one
like, what's
from, like...
What's like the point
Chick-fil-A?
if we can't have anything? What's the point of having nice things if we can't have anything? Like, I don't understand. Why do we live in a world where we can't have anything?
Well, I think it's because humans really like didn't live beyond the age of 40. Up until like I don't know, like 10,000 years ago. And so now we gotta live with the ramifications of the fact that our minds want us to eat ice, but we can't eat ice.
So that's crazy. You would think that 10,000 years would have fucking fixed our teeth. You know, some people like don't have wisdom teeth.
That's crazy.
Because it's just been like evolution. They just evolved and they don't have wisdom teeth anymore. Or like, you know, like my sibling and my sister and my mom who don't have armpit hair. Like some people just like evolve and then here I am with my primitive ass bush under my arm, you know? Fucking caveman
armpit
ass.
hair. We got. Wait, do you have the stink sweat smell?
I do, even though I'm Asian, so I got unlucky.
Wait, does your mom have the stink sweat smell?
I don't think I've asked her, but my sister doesn't.
Damn.
I know. So my sister doesn't smell, which is really nice. I wish that was me, but
that's kind of annoying.
It is. Okay, I have a funny story though. So I did go when last time I was in Korea, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna laser my armpits again. I've lasered my armpits like 50 times, but this time I was like, maybe now it's like the 50th time to laser them, it'll finally not grow back. And you know what? Guess what? It didn't grow back. But guess what? I did not realize that there would be a bit of a side effect to not have... I don't know what my sister does. And maybe this is just my genes, or maybe it's like my body just being used to having armpit hair. But like literally, if you don't have armpit hair like ever, the problem is that like the skin sticks to the skin, you know, obviously. Especially if you're like sweating even just a little bit. It's not like chafing, but it is uncomfortable. Like I can tell that my like armpits are sticking to itself. It's like sticking to itself.
Oh.
No one warned me about this. I wasn't warned.
Wait, I have a powder for this.
A powder?
I'll send you the link to my powder. Well, it's a powder for when your skin touches your skin. It's uncomfortable.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess
I found a powder that works for it. Because I got those juicy thighs. My juicy thighs that like to rub together.
Your juicy thighs.
And I found a powder that works.
You put a powder on your thighs.
Yeah.
It's not like you don't use those like I've seen those like chafing bands. Did those not work?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I've never used one of those. I've only ever used like the powder.
Oh.
Or like I've tried deodorant before because they say you can use deodorant to stop yourself from chafing. Because it like lubricates it a little bit.
I
just sent it to you. But I just use this because it like works better. It's called Silky Underwear, not sponsored. Silky Underwear dusting powder. Yeah, it helps get rid of all the moisture between your skin touching. These are our old woman hacks. Speaking of being old.
Oh.
I didn't do my homework, Limina. I forgot to do my homework. So we're going to have to save last week's homework. I need an extension.
Okay, we get an extension. But I have a funny story because I did try to read the one that you recommended, the other Shindo L.
Oh, yeah.
Dojin. But I couldn't find anywhere to read it. So I may have to buy it.
Oh.
For the sake of doing homework, I may have to purchase it. But you know what? It's a small sacrifice for the greater good.
Yeah. No, I think we can find you the whole source somehow though. But you always support the artist. So I think it is a good idea to purchase it. Yes. Because otherwise, how are they going to make more doujinshi for us to consume?
Oh, speaking of doujinshi and Shindoel, we can talk about Anime Expo because Shindoel was there last year. They weren't here this year.
2025.
Oh, 2 years ago. Oh no, no, yeah, no, last year. No, yeah. But he's American. Wait, I didn't know that.
What?
Shindoel's
learning
American?
this now for the first time. He's American.
But that makes so much sense because this entire time I was wondering why because okay, Japan has some drugs, but some of the drugs that were in Metamorphosis, I was like, this feels very Western. Like this guy, this feels like this guy has lived in America. Or maybe he just really likes American things. That's what I thought. But I didn't realize he was
he's
American.
from New York. What the hell?
Maybe you know it. Maybe
what if I knew
him before?
Shindoel. That's crazy.
Wait, that's crazy. I know that all makes so much sense. But anyway, he was at Anime Expo like last year or 2 years ago because every year they bring in like a couple doujin artists to like the R18 section. Okay, I have a couple things to talk about. We have a lot like First of all, for those that didn't know, I was at Anime Expo this weekend. I went 2 days. I went on Saturday and I went on Friday. I don't know, the days are blurring together.
The busiest days, the 2 busiest days.
It was terrible. But okay, first of all, I got a badge because of my job, and so I had like a all access pass type badge. It was like I got to skip all the lines and stuff. It was great. But on Friday I tried to go to the R18 section because I like to go there and I like to check out what they have and stuff. And also one of the artists that I wanted to buy stuff from, for whatever reason, her booth was in the R18 section, even though I was trying to buy Kamen Rider stuff. But anyway, that's besides the point. The line to get into the R18 section. So I've been to the R18 section at Anime Expo almost every single year for like the longest time, ever since I was 18, essentially. And I have never seen the line to get in, just to get into that little box. It was crazy. So it like wrapped around the entire section. And
oh my God.
Friday I just gave up. And then Saturday I went down again and I was like, you know what? This is my last day. I gotta get in.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I could just skip the line with my all access badge. And I was able to skip the line with the all access badge, actually. So that was great.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got to skip the line and then I went inside and I was looking around and whatnot. And but I was there really close to closing because I was like, I have to go towards closing because otherwise there's too many people. And when I was there, one of the doujin artists, he was there and he was like signing a standee because nobody else was there. I was like the last one in line at the Faku booth because my friend was buying something and I didn't buy anything. It's so hard because these conventions, right? Like I love buying shit more than anybody else, trust me. But also
big consumer.
Yeah, but I'm also old as fuck and I just have too much shit. I've bought too much shit over my entire 33 years of living. Like
what 20 years of going to anime conventions will do to your like closet.
I wanted to ask you actually, what was your first anime? What year was it? You don't have to say which one if that's doxing, or you can share if it's not doxing.
Yeah, I think it was 2007. So almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. So my first anime expo was also 2007. That was my first anime expo that I ever went to, and it was in Long Beach for those who know. And I was in high school, and I cosplayed Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I cosplayed Sasuke from Naruto, and wait, who else did I cosplay? I tried because you couldn't buy wigs. Like wigs were really hard to buy back then. So because I had
had to use your
black hair, so I could be Yuffie and Sasuke. Like I was like, those were my options. And of course, my friend was like Neji and Tifa, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got to do like Tifa and Yuffie, and then Neji and Sasuke, and then I don't remember what else we did, but the year before was the first time I ever went to an anime convention, which was in 2006, and I was a freshman in high school, and I went to a really small local con, and I dressed up as one of like the fucking Shinra employees from Final Fantasy. I didn't know how to cosplay, so I wore like a suit.
Yeah.
And okay, this is gonna be topical, and I tell this story all the time, but my mom was like, "You're literally a child," because how old are you when you're a freshman in high school? Like,
you're like 13 or 14.
Yeah, like 14 maybe. So I was like 14, and she was like, "Oh, you can't be going to these things unsupervised, right?" So my mom
Which
went
is
with
true.
me. It's true,
And that's correct.
It's good that my mom went with me, and I was like, "Yeah, yay, anime convention, woohoo!" We get there, it's like me and my friend and my mom, and fucking of course the con is filled with sexy no jutsu Naruto cosplayers, and so my mom instantly is like, what is this? Like, what is this, like some fetish? Like, is this like some kind of like,
hell yeah,
what are you trying to go to? And I had to explain to her, like, no, that's just like a character from the anime Naruto. just like
God.
Naruto as a girl, don't worry about it, because these girls, okay, we talk about features, but these girls in 2006 were wearing nothing but like
it was like polyfill. It was like polyfill. It wasn't like even hot glued onto a bikini.
They were using just fucking cotton balls from like Target. Like, actually, Target didn't exist back then. They just would get cotton balls from CVS, rip them apart a little bit, and stick them on their pasties.
I don't even know if that would fly now.
No, I don't think it would.
They have like dress codes. This is before they had dress codes at anime conventions, by the way.
Yeah, they did not.
Lots of things were learned along the way.
Yeah, this was a time. This was a time. It was very different.
Yeah, you used to be able to walk around with like metal weapons.
Yeah, actually you were. You would still have to get them tagged at the weapon check, but you could use metal weapons. That was not a big deal, you know.
Oh my god! Wait, you were around during the yaoi
oh my god, I was around
like
during yaoi paddles. I was around during glomping. I was around.
Oh my god, I remember glomping.
During
glomping was the best.
Buckets. Like, I was around during all of those things. I've
wait.
I've been
were
to
you
yaoi
around during
before it died.
You were what?
There was a really famous convention in Los Angeles area called YaoiCon. And I've actually been to YaoiCon twice, and
you
then
went to YaoiCon.
I went to YaoiCon. I should get us one of those T-shirts. It's like, I survived YaoiCon. Yeah, that was a legendary convention. Everyone knew about YaoiCon back then.
I remember it. Yeah, I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, but I didn't. Nothing crazy happened to me at YaoiCon. I missed out on all the drama, but I was there, and I never owned a yaoi paddle, but my friend did. So we would mess around with her yaoi paddle all the time. Of course.
Yeah, I didn't own a yaoi paddle, but my dad was in a frat, so we had his frat paddle in our basement. And so I would pretend like that was a yaoi paddle, and practice yaoi paddling my friends on my stuffed animals.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was a different time.
I love that lore. That's like that's good lore.
They got banned. They banned yaoi paddles.
They did ban
eventually.
the yaoi paddles. It's really unfortunate.
It was too 07
to the yaoi paddles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like glomping was like basically what happened like after yaoi paddles, because you couldn't yaoi paddle people, so you would just glomp them. And for those who don't know what glomping or what yaoi paddles are, yaoi paddles were literally like a paddle that you like a oar, right? Is that what that's called? Like that?
Yeah, it was like an oar. Yeah,
for like kayaking or something. Except it said the words yaoi.
Not even.
On
it's literally like a frat oar.
I don't know what a frat oar is, but yeah. It's like made of wood. It's like a big wooden thing, and it looks like an oar, and it says the word yaoi on it. And what you would do is you would find yaoi cosplayers, and you'd smack them on the ass with the yaoi paddle. That was like a very normal thing.
Well, one side was seme, one side
right.
was uke.
Okay. There are also ones that had yaoi on one side and yuri on the other side too.
Yeah.
And so you would like smack each other with paddles and smack strangers with the paddles, and it was like a whole thing. And obviously it became dangerous because people were smacking strangers with paddles, wooden paddles.
Yeah, and somebody broke their hip bone or whatever.
Right.
Imagine being in the emergency room as a doctor the night the incident happened.
I'm sure that's not even the worst thing that they've seen, though.
That's true. they're even from an anime convention, probably not even the worst thing they've seen.
No, I'm sure they've seen far worse, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then glomping was like, you know, in anime, in 90s anime and 2000s anime especially, when like a girl is like, Kya! And then she like jumps on to like a guy and like she like is like, oh my god, I love you so much, or whatever.
Yeah.
That act of jumping onto somebody and hugging them is glomping. And when glomping was a thing, it was around the time of yaoi paddles, and the yaoi paddles got banned, and it became a little bit more prominent, I feel like. It was, like a hug tackle. You would have people glomp other people. But we're talking about, like, 2000s weebs. They're not, like, small people.
Yeah, they're also not very socially aware, clearly.
Yeah, and so if you were cosplaying a character that they liked, they would, without your consent, run up to you and tackle you and hug you. Imagine like a 200-pound person like running at you and tackling you and hugging you. And it was definitely a thing. That was like actually a huge safety concern too.
I will say it was a safety concern. Both of these things were safety concerns, but I will say the atmosphere was so freeing. Like the vibes that glomping and yaoi paddles provided were incredible.
You know what else happened a lot back then that I think doesn't happen as often now, but still happens now, is people just doing things with cosplayers without their consent. So like, you would cosplay somewhere and a guy would be like, hey, can I get a photo with you? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then he'll like pick you up.
Yeah.
And you're just like, wow, like what in the actual fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, touch you.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that have changed since then. There was a whole movement for cosplay, not equal consent, etc.
Yes, that was a huge movement. Actually, I completely forgot about that. Thing. Yeah, they would like post like, posters everywhere and stuff, and like really try to get people to understand that, because some people are just like so socially unaware of how people work.
But it was freeing.
Do you remember?
You know, I'm like torn between like woke killed anime conventions and we actually really did need all of these things, right?
Right.
Because like I think the core of this is that the atmosphere was just so different back then.
It was. I will say,
it was very like welcoming.
I don't even know if it's woke that killed it. I think it's like normies that killed it. Yeah,
I agree.
Like, I don't think it's very woke at all right now. I mean, or maybe I'm too woke. I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel super woke, like some of the shit that I've seen. It just feels like like the normies have made their way in. And I think there's pros and cons to this.
Yeah.
For sure. But it is a different vibe, absolutely. Do you remember the famous Sakura-con like
Sakura-con ikimasu!
Yeah, I feel such a boomer because my friends and I still quote that. Like, anytime we say Gilgamesh, we just immediately go, Girugamesh!
Girugamesh! I like anime in general.
Yeah, and then somebody will reply like, I love anime. I love sushi.
I love Japan in general.
It's like Girugamesh. It's so bad. It happens every time, like fucking clockwork.
It was so free.
It was a different time. It was a
Well, there was
different
I
time.
think there was a sense of community there, right? Like
Mm.
you I think it is a combination of normies slash tourists and like just our culture becoming more corporatized too,
Sure,
maybe.
sure, sure.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot going into it. I remember for me the vibe changed like I could tell for sure it
Mm.
changed in like 2013, 2014.
I feel like okay, so I feel like in 2013 it was still like there was still love of the game.
Yeah.
But I feel like definitely 2014 was the first time that my friends could buy cosplay. I remember that was
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
huge turning point. Like you could buy cosplay from China and it was good. Like you could
Yeah.
buy good cosplay. It wasn't just a fucking like Akatsuki jacket or whatever. Like it was like
Yeah.
good stuff, good high quality
Yeah.
costumes. That was the first year that I had people around me buying costumes. And because prior to that, we made everything, right? So you couldn't
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
cosplay like as a normie. You had to be invested in order to cosplay because who's going to spend $300 on materials and then also spend like 60 hours of your time making a thing if you don't care about it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we both were cosplayers during that time where
Mm.
you had to learn to do everything yourself. You had to learn how to
Yeah,
sew from
absolutely.
scratch. You
Yeah.
had to learn how to like make props and
Mm-hmm.
everything. You did everything.
Oh my gosh, Leah, have you read the manga 2.5 Dimensional Seduction?
No, but I should. That
You
sounds
you
awesome.
should because I'm sorry, my chat's like, there she goes again about this fucking manga. It might be one of my favorite manga of all time, but it's literally a love letter to cosplay and cosplayers. And there's just
Oh.
like something about it just really hits so hard and different, and it really brought me back. For the first time in many, 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 many years, I had the thought of maybe I should try cosplaying again. Yeah, it's like that was like how
Yeah.
good it was. Yeah, 2.5 dimension seduction. I
Dimensional?
don't know. It's dimensional or
Dimension?
dimension. Either way. Yeah, and there was a different time. I even Artist Alley. So I've sold at Artist Alley before too,
Mm.
for a brief
Yeah.
period. And I remember there were so many times where my friends and I would just make a bunch of shit just because we liked it. Like, oh, I love this
Yeah.
series. I'm just gonna make this series, even though I know that it's not very popular or like whatever.
Yeah.
And now it's like Artist Alley is so commercialized. I mean, to us,
Yeah.
to me, Artist Alley is awesome now because everything is so high quality. Everything is like
Yeah.
there's so much variety and there's so many different things you can buy, and it's not just fucking shrinky-dink keychains and prints that you printed at your local print shop and mugs that you printed at Costco, because that's what I did.
Yeah.
But like it's just like, oh wow, like it's so cool. Like everyone's leveled up so much and everyone's such a better artist now, and there's so many resources and so many things that you can do now, and like it's just way better. But at the same time,
Yeah.
you can tell that like the love is like really just not there as much anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. It's way more well, like I know artists who they just stopped making this is maybe like a seasonal anime thing too. There's so many
Mm-hmm.
different facets that go into it because it's like we had the transition from like long-term anime to seasonal anime around the
Right,
same time that the
right.
shift happened with
Yeah.
things being more
No,
commercialized
that's such a good
within
point. I didn't even
the
consider
anime
that.
scene in general, right? Like with
Yeah.
cosplay becoming more Alibaba,
Yeah.
more eBay,
Yeah.
more like you'd be able to access whatever. Um, but uh, I forgot where I was going with this. I know artists who would only make art to make prints of like the top few seasonal anime.
Right.
And I guess now, yeah, now it's like gotcha games, right? It's like
Right.
which Genshin character is now the most popular or whatever,
Right.
and they'll only because it's not worth it for them because it's if it's their job. Because before people didn't really do this full time too. Now
It's
you have
true.
artists who can do boothing full time, and
Yeah.
so you do have to make it worth it. You have to make it worth the investment, especially when it costs so much to run a booth at a con.
Yeah. It's like it's so hard because on one hand, from being on the other side, it's like, wow, I'm so glad that people are able to like have a profitable con cycle. There's enough cons now in a year that you could like go to. Like I was going when I was doing Artist Alley, I was a nobody. My art wasn't super good, but I just like enjoyed the experience of doing it. And a lot of my friends were really good artists, so I just tag along with them. I did like the whole circuit. I went to all of the cons in California. I went to SakuraCon. I went to A-Con, I went to San Japan. Like I had gone to all these conventions and would sell and stuff, and it was just like really for fun for me, and I would make a little bit of pocket change, right? But back then people were making okay money. Like my friends who were really good artists were making a living off of it, but like it was like you had to pay so much just to be there, to make back essentially like what you paid to be there. And even then, there were these super commercial artists that you could tell like did not like they just draw every single thing that was popular, and their art style was very commercialized, and you were just like like, you just tell that these people were there to like make money. But like, you know, like all power to them, more power to them, right? But like it really is it was a different time completely. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's just I don't know, like I don't even really want to go to anime conventions as much anymore nowadays. Like, I don't really see that much of a point anymore.
Also, I feel like part of that feeling comes from the fact that things are just so much more accessible now. Like back then, you could only get anime merch if you went to an anime con.
True.
Like you couldn't buy Gundam if you didn't go to conventions. Like you can't buy a Gunpla kit. Where are you going to buy that? You think you got a local shop? Yeah, maybe if you're really lucky or you live in a super Asian area. But like typically it was like you had to wait once a year to go to an anime convention to buy all the stuff that you want to buy because nowhere else is selling that stuff. But nowadays, you can go anywhere and buy that stuff. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And the
internet like I can
exists.
Buy figures at Barnes and Noble now. Like I don't need to go to
You know, you can get figures at Ross.
What?
Like Ross and like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, they have fucking anime figures there now.
Dude.
Yeah, they have like good ones too. Like prize figures. Like a lot of the prize figures, you can get like fucking like free Ren figures there and stuff. It's not even just like, oh, like Naruto Funko Pops. It's like actually good prize figures. You can get them at Ross. Crazy. For like $15.
That's insane.
Yeah. No, like
it's definitely too mainstream.
High quality, good
That's
figures.
The breaking point for me.
It's crazy. It's insane. That's the world that we live in now. It's like Barnes and Nobles, you can pick up a light novel, you can pick up all the manga you want, like figures, anything. It's all there now.
I remember just feeling like blessed that I could get a copy of like a hard copy of Toho. You know, I was like, oh, I have a hard copy of Perfect Cherry Blossom.
I didn't even remember when you could do that.
Yeah, there was like one hentai booth sold the Toho physical copies.
You know, I think I know what booth you're talking about.
Yeah, no, you know exactly. It's the one guy. He's got the glasses, the white guy.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what he looked like. But I remember what their booth looked like. And they had like the Fumos and stuff that were really hard to get.
Yes.
I mean, they'd be really expensive, but they had them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they still do cons.
That's crazy. That guy was doing the Lord's work
or something. I think that was the name of them. I don't
crazy.
remember. I remember
that.
Yeah.
Core memories.
Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get like I can't believe you can buy figures at Ross now because I would wait until I could go to like Otakon to buy figures as like a teenager.
Right, and now kids can just waltz up to Ross and be like, what's there today? And then they don't see what they want.
You can go to Target.
Oh, true. Actually, Target has figures now too.
Yes. They had what was it? It was like a one-piece Gunpla. They had the Tony Chopper Gunpla kit at Target. I just went right now. They have Gunpla now.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. Okay. I will say those kind of things though to me are like the benefits of it being normified, like becoming culturally normal and acceptable. Like I think that's the kind of stuff to me that's like the positive that comes out of things like this. Accessibility, being able to like not be a fucking weirdo for buying these things or liking these things. Like now it's like you're like, you know, people who would have been like, oh, you like anime? It's like, whoa, you liked anime before? It's cool. That's awesome, right? Like your friend, like kind of getting that sort of vibe of people coming in. And I think those are the benefits that come out of all of this normalization of anime for sure.
Yeah, but there's in that we have lost like a sense of community that I think really made the like scene worth being in.
I feel like we were so lucky too, because now we don't need that anymore because we've already made that community before. But like I can't imagine for like younger people coming in now, it's like they don't have an opportunity to make that anymore. Like for us, it's almost like actually an inherent benefit because now we have our own communities that we've formed from a long time ago and we don't have to deal with the fuck ass weirdos anymore. So now it's like we just keep to ourselves. But like, because okay, while that's all great and community was awesome and you would be able to just go from room party to room party because everyone was staying at the same hotel and the doors would just open and you would just fucking Rainbow Road down your way into a room party and you go to another one and do it again, and it was like a whole thing. You also had fucking weirdos at those parties.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think that if you haven't had like acid offered to you from a Suicide Squad DVD case and like a hotel room at an anime convention, then you haven't really truly lived. Oh, and then right after that, a girl asks to borrow $1 so she can snort some crushed up Adderall. But
crazy.
Like, dude, I mean, you don't have to stay in those environments.
Sure.
Right? Obviously. But like, I think you just don't get those opportunities anymore, you know?
It's just like, one of my core memories was we had fucking Josuke from JoJo was like taking a dump in a hotel party bathroom and we were screaming at him because some people had to puke. But we're like, why wouldn't you go to the fucking lobby? Why are you taking a dump in the party broom? Like, you're such a terrible person. And now no one can throw up in there because you're blowing it up. And so we had to have fucking Pacholi from Toho puke into a pizza box on the balcony of the hotel room because there was nowhere else to puke.
That rocks, though. There's so many good stories now, right? Like, how many of these like stories also come from somebody like taking way too long shitting, right? I feel like there's so many incidents where I had like just one dude was shitting. And why do men take so long to shit?
What is that? Is that a biological thing, you think?
I feel like they don't have the same muscles, maybe.
Oh, maybe we have like the birthing muscles, you know, that like pushes it
like
out.
I feel like maybe I'm better at shitting than the man is.
Yeah. No, my shits are really fast. I can speed shit easily.
Yeah. I just don't.
I mean, like, I do.
I'm taking my time in there. I have to do it
my pooping is that like I will poop really fast and then I'll sit there and I'll be like, am I done though? And then I'll sit there contemplating if I'm actually done or not. And that'll take me a long time.
Yeah, what if there's more in there?
Yeah. And I just don't want to get up and then get back and then have to go back to the toilet again, you know? So
yeah.
Someone said the prostate is in the way. That's crazy. I mean, have a good time. Have a good time. You would like, you know what? Every time you poop, maybe they're busy jorking it because
do they get off? Wait, you get off to pooping?
Surely they get off, right? Because if the poop is fat enough, it's surely.
Yeah, if the shit is big enough.
If the shit is big enough, it surely hits their erogenous zone and they get a hard.
Does it tickle?
Surely it does. There's no way it doesn't.
Do you ever pop a boner from a shit so fat it tickles your prostate?
This is some like dojin yaoi shit. We go yaoi paddle in hand. We're asking you,
dude. It's the scat yaoi.
The scat yaoi.
Anyway, you just don't find that sense of community anymore though. Like if I was going to go to an anime convention tomorrow, and like alone and try to like make friends, I wouldn't even know where to start anymore. Whereas before, like I would be cosplaying, and so I would maybe make friends at like a cosplay meetup or something, right?
Yeah.
But like now, I don't even think I would be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Do you still like tag along with
I will
people?
say,
You,
okay. Yesterday I was no, not yesterday. God, my sense of time is so fucked. Whenever it was, I was at Anime Expo and I was with my friend and he was wearing an Idolmaster shirt. And it was just like a concert shirt that he got at a Idolmaster concert that he went to. And someone actually tapped him on the shoulder and was like, "Hey, I like your shirt." And they just like had a conversation about Idolmaster for a bit. And I stayed silent to not dox myself, just in case. But I think it's possible if you're really extroverted, like if you don't have that fear, that innate fear.
Yeah.
Right? And you could just kind of be like, hey, I really like your thing. Like, where'd you get that? Or whatever. It's like, oh, like, cool. I mean, this is why I don't wear any shirts outside that have anything on them, by the way. I hate being talked to. Like, I don't want strangers talking to me. So I just never do that. But I feel like if you are a lonely soul and you're going to an anime convention, you want to make friends, maybe wear a shirt that has something like an anime you like. Don't wear an Ahegao shirt. Holy fuck. Okay, the number of people that I saw at Anime Expo wearing an Ahegao shirt was at least 5. It's 2026. It's 2026, y'all. No more Ahegao shirts. Come on.
Holy moly. I'm going to Offkai in my Ahegao shirt.
Okay, actually
with
do
Subway
it. Do it.
sandwich
Bet. Leah,
censorship.
Wait. Fan artists. I have a proposal for any fan artists in chat. Can you make a Leah Ahegao shirt? Like, it's like just make a bunch of Leah Ahegao fan art and then turn it into a shirt. And then Leah can wear her own Ahegao shirt.
Wait. We can make this better.
Wait.
What if it's the Frequency Ahegao
First
shirt?
Frequency merch?
First Frequency merch.
Frequency merch.
Dulux, can we make Ahegao shirts?
Dulux, can we make an Ahegao shirt? Okay, if we're gonna do an Ahegao shirt though, I'd like to do the Ahegao, like I'd like to turn it into something practical. How about like an Ahegao pouch? So we can like put your like, you know, charging cables and stuff in a pouch and it's discreet. You can put it in your bag and then no one will know that.
Ooh,
right, isn't that smart?
Okay. What if it's like a pouch that turns into a raincoat?
No, it turns into
have you seen those
bag.
where it's like a jacket?
It turns into a reusable grocery bag, and so every time you go grocery shopping, you can pull the bad boy out and hand it to your grocer, and have them fill up your Ahegao bag, fill you up.
Yeah, and we're wearing overalls in it like minions.
Oh my gosh, I saw this. This is really random. I saw this TikTok of this girl doing like a minion apology, where she just like. She's just like talking in minion speak at the camera, but like really sincerely and sadly. And then like everyone in the comments were like, "It's unexcusable what you've done. Like your apology didn't seem sincere enough." And like like so and she's just like making up shit. Do you think minions have sex?
I think they bud.
No genitalia.
I think they reproduce via budding.
Can you have a pregnant minion? Minions? Surely there must be Rule 34 minions.
There's
right?
definitely. Wait,
okay,
no,
I guess we're looking at Rule 34. Okay,
I'm looking
Rule 34 minion.
Rule 34. There's there 100%. There's minion porn. Have you seen? There's like a Facebook group for role playing. It's minions and Gru role play. They have enough Grus. They need more minions now.
It's some person's dick that they painted as a minion.
On Rule 34.
Yes. Well, I gotta send it to you.
I swear to God, if you send me a dick pic right now.
I'm not sending you a dick pic, but the dick pic is in there. I'm just saying.
Minion.
I sent it. You can click on my link.
Only 100. Oh, you sent the clicking. I agree to the terms of service. Whoa, that is somebody's penis.
It's like straight up
with the minion drawn on it.
Straight up a dick with a minion drawn on it.
That's crazy.
I wonder how long it took them. Do you think they had to be hard the entire time they were painting on it?
I don't know.
How do you think they did that? Do you think they just kept pouring on in the background or something?
I think they have to have like one of those big Sharpies, right?
Or maybe it was like the feeling of the Sharpie that was getting them turned on.
Oh, ew. Wait. But like, I kind of get it.
You know, like when people use
I think
like
you're onto something.
brushes on, like, you know.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
paintbrushes or like like
Someone
somebody with
said,
like a.
I'm not doing that homework.
I. No, don't draw on your skin with Sharpies. We've learned this from the Homestuck cosplayers.
Oh my god, we have learned this from the Homestuck cosplayers.
You can get poisoned through your skin.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty
like
sure your dick
paint.
can absorb. Like, that's like a mucus membrane,
yeah,
right?
it's probably
like,
gonna be the most absorbent area too.
That seems pretty dangerous, actually.
Who is this blue guy? Do you know where this guy's from?
It's the evil minion. I don't even need to see it. I already know.
What
it's
evil
the evil
minion from what?
In one of the Minions movies, they have they're like Bizarro minions, kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, they have like isn't he purple? Yeah, they're kind of like purple.
Blue. Yeah. Wait, sorry. Give me 1 second.
Purple bluish. Yeah. They're like what if minions sucked and were illiterate? Pretty much.
Okay.
I thought you died for a second. Are you okay?
No, sorry. I had to open the door for my cat to get out. But also,
she didn't want to see the minion dick.
No, I think the minion dick was too much for her. The minion porn is actually so funny. Like,
yeah, there's a lot more than I expected.
Yeah, like who is like, you know what we need? Minion porn. Like, some of this is just really crazy. Like, I'm going through the.
I mean, you see like the buff minion, right, with the giant like
buff minion, the blue minion, the evil one.
No. Here, I'm gonna send you the link to this one. Chat, follow along. There's one he's like just shredded.
Oh my god! Holy, his schlong is like,
and his schlong is like flopping over.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
oh my
crazy.
god, his everything is. The fucking
some of the like more amateur stuff is like
what is with
a
the
little
comments on this? Did you read the comments on this?
No, I don't. Reading the comments on Rule 34.
I didn't know they had comments.
Haha, funny minion, funny big minion. True.
Wait, it's actually really funny because it's like the forgetting it meme. They're not spelling minion right ever. it's funny minin, minon funny, big minion. Oh my god, I like the one going goofy minion.
That's.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
I'm dying. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Why are there so many pages of this?
Why is this go? Some people say minions are like herpes. I'd say they're more like rabies.
What does that mean? What does that mean? The minion is prolonged. True.
Oh my god, this is like so. It's like. This is so crazy.
You watch the Minions movie, none the wiser. If you notice any excitement at all, you assume you kind of just enjoyed it. The bomb has been lit, and your reproductive system is with the wick. What the fuck?
I'm actually dying. I'm actually dying.
Is this Minion hypno porn?
I don't know.
I think this is Minion hypno porn, is what you've showed me.
Yeah, at the bottom it goes, then you come.
Here, I'm just going to describe this for you, chat. This is black text on white background. A devious minion with his schlong out. He's got...
It's as big as him, by the way.
Yeah, his schlong is the size of his goggles
body.
To his face, right? So it's like just spanning the entire body. And there's just goop coming out of him. And it's maybe, I think, over 1,000 words. Of minion hypnosis.
I love as your crotch becomes hot from the minions, you begin to lose muscle coordination and furiously masturbate.
That's true. That's true.
This is like the
Your eyes roll back, you drool.
This is the funniest thing ever.
You haven't really gone without masturbating for 72 hours.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is this?
I like the comments. The first one says, "Oh my fucking god." The second one says, "This shit was devastating to read. What a trash day not to be illiterate."
I think this is a live internet theory, actually.
I'm experiencing the internet. This is proof that the internet is alive.
It's alive.
AI could never. Are you joking? You think AI could write minion hypnosis porn?
The kicker is that this is before ChatGPT came out.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was uploaded in 2022. I'm gonna die. I'm actually dying.
The last time the internet was good.
And the end, it says source, "I want to get fucked by a minion."
Holy shit. I mean, in their defense, minions do a job, right? They have a job.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, sure.
And so they always get the job done.
Okay.
And if the job is fucking you, then
sure.
They're going to try their best.
They will try their best. I mean, I don't know if we needed like huge minion dick, but you know,
why is it so big?
It's huge. It's actually so large.
They always give them giant penises.
Yeah.
Just disproportionately big.
I found one where it's Gru sticking his nose in the minion's butthole. Because he has a long nose.
Limina. I'm begging you to turn the minion porn off. I can't believe I'm saying this.
This is so funny.
You can close the tab. It's okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone needs to go to Rule 34 Minion. Oh my god, I'm like crying. There's like tears on my face. Oh my god.
This is worse than the Labubu porn.
This is way worse because the Labubu porn had like 5 pictures.
Yeah.
Had 5 pictures, and there was one was just like a freaking Labubu fleshlight. But this is like a whole
What's the minion
archive.
popcorn bucket look like? Hold on.
There was 7 pages of minion. I didn't get to page 7, but there were 7 pages. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, that was like the best thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. Speaking of fleshlights though.
Yeah.
My friend, who was it? Who the fuck sent me this? I don't remember. Someone fucking sent me the Panty and Stocking Tenga collab that was at Anime Expo, and they were like, "You getting this?" And I was like, "I can't use that." Excuse me. Like what? With what? With what penis will I stick into that Tenga? Like what?
Wait, did they release an egg?
No. It was like a regular Tenga. You know, like
just a regular one.
Yeah, except like it had really nice panty and stocking art on it. So anyway, I did go to the Tenga booth and I did consider it. I want you guys to know I did think about getting it as like an art piece because it was only $14. But then they also had a tissue case.
Yeah, you get the tissue case.
And I was like, okay, maybe I'll get the tissue case. But okay, first of all, the tissue case was not as nice. It looked more like an advertisement. Like it didn't look as nice, likely designed as the Tenga. So I was debating on it. And this was Friday. So, no, it was Saturday, earlier Saturday. And I was like, maybe I'll get it later. And then I went back and it was sold out. And I was like, damn it, I should have gotten the tissue case.
Damn.
The regrets. Because I do love me Panty and Stocking. I haven't seen season 2 yet, but I do love Panty and Stocking. However, I did not buy the Tenga because I I couldn't justify it. What am I going to do with that?
I liked Panty and Stocking when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
I tried rewatching it.
Okay, but did you try rewatching it in English dub?
Yes.
And you couldn't do it?
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
It was a very different time.
I think, okay, for me, when I rewatched it, I had it in the background while I was like building some gunpla or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so like,
do they say slurs? Yes.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's also just like I'm not like ha ha ha. Oh my god, it's so funny. But it's just like yes, this reminds me of the olden days and the different times that there were back in those times. And I think about that, and then I feel at peace a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Who did you like more, Panty or Stocking?
I am a huge Panty fan. I know
Me
that.
too.
Oh my god,
fan.
this is why you are my freak. This is why we're freaks.
Yeah, that's why we're the freaks.
Because everyone gives me shit when I say Panty. They go, Stocking's a better one.
She rocks.
You know what? Like,
whatever.
Stocking.
Fuck off.
Like,
just because you like nerds with big fat thighs or whatever.
Like,
which,
okay, I think Stocking is amazing. I think she's
them,
really cute and she's really hot too. But por qué no los dos? You know what I mean? Like, can't I just be in a Panty and Stocking sandwich? Can I not just be in the middle? Like, why do we gotta pit ourselves against each other is all I'm saying.
What's so wrong with a woman who's fucking horny, man?
Yeah, what do you guys have against that? Okay, maybe this is a little bit of projection, Leah. Have you considered that maybe...
I have thought about it. I mean, okay. Panty... she had full control of her sexuality, right?
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
empowering.
She's like a feminist.
Yeah, she is.
In my opinion.
I agree.
You know, I thought that was very liberated.
It is a woman for the woman.
Yeah. And I thought her outfit was cuter.
I agree. Although I will say I like Stocking's hairstyle a lot. I feel like Stocking's hair changed the anime world forever.
Yeah. But also, the pair of panties turning into a gun was really cool.
That was so good. It was so good.
You know?
Yes. Absolutely. That was peak cinema. That was like, my mind was blown at such a young age, you know?
Well, I think also Panty has a full character arc, too.
She does.
You know? Whereas, like, Stocking... I mean, I haven't seen season 2, so I can't speak to season 2.
Season 2, yeah.
Right? Season 1, Stocking...
I want to see season 2 for the twinks, though.
I do want to see the evil twinks.
The evil twinks, they really speak to me.
Yeah. Do you think they say the F slur?
Surely not. Maybe they're allowed to.
I mean, they would have the pass, right? Because
they're
twinks.
They do have the pass. It depends. Are the voice actors also gay? I guess that's like...
Can you say a slur if you are the type of person the slur is about? Okay, this is a good question, actually.
Okay,
Hold on.
Okay.
Because
I
was rewatching The Nanny.
Okay.
You know, the old show The Nanny with Fran Drescher and everything. Because she brings me joy.
But I know what you're talking about.
It's really good. You should watch it. It's very good. And she's Jewish, right? So one of the terms they have for a non-Jewish woman, which I'm a non-Jewish woman, is a shiksa.
Okay.
Notably, it sounds a lot like a slur. It's not a slur. It just sounds like one. And because it sounds like one, my friends think I shouldn't be able to say the word shiksa.
But it's not a slur, right?
But it's not a slur.
Is it derogatory?
I'm actually going to Google it. Is shiksa a slur? Is shiksa...
I mean, if it's not a slur, you should be able to say whatever you want.
Well, I don't trust the AI overview.
No, you shouldn't. Well, what does the AI overview say?
Well, the AI overview says yes, but I say it's not.
I feel like if the AI overview said no, you would trust the AI overview.
That might be true. Yeah, but because it doesn't say what I want it to say,
exactly.
that means
so
it's wrong,
obviously wrong, and Google is trying to manipulate you.
Definitely.
And obviously.
True. They're trying to censor me. They're censoring me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what AI is all about anyway. No one has original thoughts anymore.
Exactly. Except for this guy who wrote the Minion Hypno.
That guy is the legend. Minion Hypno guy, if you're out there, I just want you to know, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing
firm handshake.
firm handshake. I mean, maybe, but like, maybe I wear a glove. But yeah, firm handshake.
Yeah. Maybe like...
I don't know what you've been doing with that hand. I don't really want to know, but...
Yeah, we should thoroughly sanitize before and after, even with the glove, I think. That guy's going places.
The guy is going places. Going places will never go. All right.
Do you have we got off topic.
Yeah, do you have a, what do you call it? A determination for your potential slur?
A determination?
Yeah, is it a slur or not? Or
I don't think it's a slur.
According to Leah, it is not a slur. But
it's not
according to Google AI, it is a slur. So, well, Google AI is definitely less credible, but
woke.
Is it woke?
I don't know. It says it's a often disparaging term. Wikipedia says disparaging, not slur. Okay, they would say slur if it was a slur.
See, like, to me, it's kind of like gringo, right? Like in Spanish, when you call a white person, you say gringo, but it's not a slur.
Yeah.
It's like kind of derogatory. It's not a like nice thing to say, but it's not like a intentionally mean thing to say. Like, what else are you gonna call them, right? So, like, that's how I probably am gonna assume that it's being used. Not that I've ever heard it being used, but if I were to make an assumption off of the facts at our hand, you know?
Yeah. It's like gaijin.
Yeah. Typically used derogatorily, but isn't a slur per se. Isn't used to intentionally put someone down.
Yeah, I mean, it is essentially the same thing, though. It just means, hey, whitey.
Yeah. Which we do that in English anyway.
Yeah. Well, we can use I can give you the pass to say cracker. It's okay. You can call me a cracker. That's okay.
Oh, I didn't realize that you needed a pass to say that one. Sorry.
I told Miwa that you do, but that's just because Miwa would believe me.
That's true. She would believe you, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like all of this is to say, there's too many goddamn normies. Speaking of another slur, do you think that normie is a slur? I feel like it's not. I feel like we need to use it more.
No, yeah. What? The normies do not like being called normies?
That or tourists. They don't like being called tourists. I think
tourist is way more derogatory than normie, though. Like, I think for a while, normie was like not even derogatory. It was like what you are trying to aspire to be, technically. Like it could be a good thing depending on the context. Like, oh wow, like you're really good at being a normie, right? Like that's not derogatory. That's like, oh, like you're doing it, right? But like But like tourists or LARPers is definitely way more derogatory. Like you're intentionally putting them down, right? Like you don't belong here. That's like what you're telling them.
Yeah.
Whereas normie doesn't have that implication.
I don't know that tourist has like the implication that they don't belong here necessarily, but just like I think that they don't fully understand everything that they're into. Like what they're doing in the space.
Well,
right?
But I think that's how it's used, though. No, wouldn't you say the way that people are using it right now? Like even if that's not what.
Well, yeah, that's because fucking tourists are so super annoying.
It's true. Also, usually I don't stop to say this, but welcome, Raiders. That we're doing a podcast right now. Just to give you guys a heads up, this is The Frequency, hosted by me and Leah. It is how do we describe The Frequency to people who have never listened to The Frequency before?
It's where we get freaky with the things that other VTubers wouldn't talk to us about.
Yeah. So, for example, we just spent a good 10 minutes talking about minion porn. So, if that's something that makes you uncomfortable, I really appreciate y'all dropping by. Be sure to go check out Leah, too. She's on Twitch. But that is what we're doing. So just to give you a warning of the contents of this particular podcast. But I really appreciate the raid. I hope you guys had a great stream. Welcome in.
Welcome.
Yeah. Now we're talking about slurs.
Well, okay. It's more so I think that there's we were originally talking about anime conventions, right? So I think that there's a lot to be said about the type of person who is just now coming into anime conventions and how different of an experience it is.
Yeah.
right? Like there's a lot of culture that you can miss along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And in that way, I think that maybe tourist might be an appropriate term to sometimes use, right? Like if you have people coming into an anime convention, they don't know what a maid cafe is, and they're like rolling up, like pretending you can just like walk in and sit down and have food or whatever.
Okay, the way that I see it is a little bit different, I think
Yeah.
if they're going in and they go, I love anime, ew, maid cafe, that's like you're just like
that's weird.
Like, or like that's like sex work or something.
Yeah.
Then I roll my eyes and go, tourist. But if they're like, I don't know anything about maid cafe, that looks really interesting, I'd like to go. I don't know any of the etiquette, so I'm gonna walk in instead of waiting in this line or like doing this thing. Can I and start taking pictures of the maids even though you're not supposed to? Like, I think there is a certain level of people who just have never had the opportunity to be educated on stuff like that and have never had the opportunity to interact with stuff like that. Like, I'm way more forgiving to people who are like willing to like learn and they just have never been exposed to it before, right? Not everyone was like fortunate enough to like grow up with anime and to grow up with people around them that were accepting of anime and stuff. So like, I try to give those people a little bit more of a free pass, if that makes sense. But I know that I'm also like for an anime person, I'm very much like the kind of person that's like, I want anime to be mainstream and I want people to like anime.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I think I'm in the minority in that regard, so.
Okay. That's interesting. I think to some extent, well, there's benefits and trade-offs to both like thoughts, right? Like to anime being mainstream and to it being like more gate kept.
Sure.
I guess if I had to classify myself, I would maybe like put myself more in like the gatekeepy position. But that's like, I think that part of that is because I'm afraid of what happens to things that get too commercialized.
Sure. Yeah, no, absolutely.
And I think we're already past that point, I think, with anime.
We are.
Is the situation we're in. But like me having that perspective isn't going to change anything, right?
Sure.
It's not going to make anime more niche again. It's going to like it is already what it is.
Right.
But like it becoming more popular also means that there's a lot of like, because of the differences between the cultures, there's a lot of a gap that people have to compensate for. And if you're not going to try to learn to be able to compensate for that gap, then I think that like you need to seriously consider whether or not you want to be in that space or not.
I mean, I feel exactly the same way about VTuber fans too, right? Like there's a huge gap because it comes from like, it's based off of the idol culture of Japan. That's just like, even within Japan is not super well known. Like it's a very niche space even there. And like people saying things like, I have 10 Kami-Oshis. Like, okay, no, you don't. Like, that's not how that
That's not how Kami-Oshi
That's like
works.
Literally not how that works. You know, it's like, this is my Oshi and this is my Oshi and this is my, okay, like that literally is not how that works either. But like, it's like eye-rolly, but ultimately I don't think it's like done in harm, if that makes sense. Like no one's like trying to be a bad person by doing that. So I try to give it a little bit, it's like annoying, but I give it a free pass. Because I think, to me, what really bothers me are people who are harmful regarding things like that or are inflammatory with like how they behave in those spaces with those sort of mentalities. So like, I mean, I still get annoyed, don't get me wrong, but like I think I'm just less against it or like outrightly like we have to keep these people out. It's more of like what can we do to like educate these people, right? Like how can we raise the awareness of what they're doing is wrong or socially unacceptable? Like what are the steps that we can take to do that, right? Because fundamentally my hot take is that anime conventions in the 2000s, while it was a vibe, there were, and maybe it's different because we were in different spaces too, in different places, like physically.
The East Coast was different from the West
Coast.
Coast.
Yeah. And perhaps it was a lot better where you were, but like the number of shit people throughout that entire experience that I've had, or like people who were very predatory or tried to take advantage of me or the people around me, and like just the things that I would hear that would happen in these spaces and situations that no longer happen because we've kind of gate kept weirdos out of certain spaces.
Yeah.
To me is like, that's a win, right? Like,
yeah,
I'd rather have the guy that doesn't know the difference between an Oshi and a Kami-Oshi than the guy that's like trying to fucking roofie cosplayers, right? Like, that's like, that to me, it's picking a poison, right?
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of things that aren't being talked about that happened in those spaces back then that were really, really terrible. And there were so many stories of really terrible people doing really terrible things back then that made me feel really uncomfortable in the space even then. So I do think that like that's something to remember and like consider too, you know, what before we like I think the normies saved that space because now those people are scared of normies like fucking calling the police on them and shit. Yeah. Like, because normies will do that, right? Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah. And, well, I think also, I don't know how much of this has also changed because, like, the party culture has kind of changed, too.
That's true. Did you hear about the whole thing about how like, Gen Z doesn't drink?
Yeah, they don't drink.
That's so weird.
They're not making jungle juice in buckets at anime conventions anymore.
That shit was... That's all I drank for a very long time.
I miss college.
Jungle juice was all like straight the fucking Minute Maid fruit punch with like any shit ass vodka. That was it.
Man, my favorite was Popov. It came in a plastic bottle.
Ooh.
It was amazing.
Bring back Four Loko.
What do we... Mine was called, like... There was a drink I made called Skippy, I think.
Uh-huh.
It was like, you had a... It was like a full 12-pack of Natty Light. Or no, Natty Ice.
Okay.
A can of the frozen pink lemonade mix.
Ooh.
And a handle of vodka. It was awesome.
That sounds great.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
You like couldn't even taste that it was alcohol.
Okay,
but it was
wait.
primarily
Actually,
alcohol.
This does bring us to feet juice. We didn't talk about feet juice yet.
True.
We talked about feet juice last time.
We talked about it last week. Yeah,
we did talk about it.
We did,
but
it's pertinent. Yeah, it's pertinent.
It is, and so the kids won't drink alcohol, but they'll drink feet juice now.
You used to pay cover to get into some like room parties.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, because it was expensive, right, to have all that alcohol.
Yeah,
basically it's an open bar. You should be, contributing.
Yeah. Now women are selling feet juice on the streets. That's how commercialized anime conventions are now. Can you believe that?
Okay, that's but imagine a room party where someone has their feet in a vat of jungle juice.
It's me.
I'm
Leah.
The one. Leah has her feet in a vat of jungle juice. And instead of cover, you can pay for a cup of
Colossal Con East. Hear me out. I'm pitching you a room party. It's my feet juice.
It's her feet juice.
Thank you.
You'd come out with a fat stack, is all I'm saying.
I think we would be able to cover the room, maybe.
Okay, but con orgies though. Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about con orgies.
It's been happened since the dawn of time.
Hashtag Toho orgy time.
But like I said, I'm very wary of, like, a lot of incidents have happened around me that from a very young age, from like as soon as I was old enough to go to parties by myself, like I was hyper astute of the people around me, and I was luckily surrounded by people older than me who cared about me a lot, that would watch out for me as well. And we were also like all hyper astute of these like evil, crazy people. And so we did not touch con orgies with a fucking 5-foot pole. I mean, the stuff that would happen was everyone would be in a hotel, and then like some two people were like secretly doing something under the covers somewhere in that room while other people are sleeping. Like that kind of stuff happened a lot. That happened all the time. But orgy level, not really. I have heard my fair share of stories though.
I think they were real. I thought they were real. They were
No,
real,
they were
right?
real.
They
They were
existed.
real. Yeah, no, they were absolutely real. It happened
See,
all the
I was
time.
too young to be invited to any of these because at the time
Mm.
I was. They called me underage Leah.
My nickname used to be Jailbait, so you know.
Yeah, no, literally, that was my nickname was underage Leah.
Yeah, that was back then. That was normal.
Yeah. And every
Um.
time they referred to me, they don't, because there was another girl named Leah in the group, and so
Oh.
I was the underage Leah.
Yeah. Well, it's good. Got to
That
put
was
a
my
label on it so
yeah.
no one accidentally hits on you.
Exactly.
It's a really big risk.
It is.
Yeah,
It's a
it
huge
is.
risk.
You can go to freaking jail, like actually. Okay, con orgies I think didn't really happen in the circles that I frequented though. So like nobody I knew had ever gotten invited to one. Like we were very much in the party group, so it was a lot of drinking. It was a lot of like going from hotel room to hotel room. It was a lot of cosplayers and photographers
Yeah.
and stuff like that, right? Like it wasn't like quite like no one was really outwardly having sex at all or like making out even like outwardly. It was very
Yeah.
like hush hush and stuff. Also, a lot of my friends were Asian, which probably adds a lot to that sort of like shame culture of like
Yeah.
no PDA, no, you know, all that stuff. Not to say they were any less horny. I'm just saying they were a little bit more like shy about it, right? So I think orgies and stuff didn't really
Yeah.
happen. But I had heard of a lot of them happening, particularly at certain conventions. So like anything Toho related tended to have a lot of orgies. And a lot of the furry cons had a lot of orgies that I had heard about.
Furries make sense though, right? Like furries, I feel like there's more of a culture of like free love, right? It's like, I feel like Anthrocon is probably like Woodstock.
I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, and then
they also have like their boobies out, you know?
I think every off-kai there's been an orgy.
Really?
Yeah.
As a Minions, if you are hosting me as a Minion orgy, please let me know. I will let the whole Discord
all
know.
I heard was Minion, and I was like,
oh. No. The Azaminions.
The Azaminions, right. Not Minions from the show, just the hit movie Despicable Me.
What fandoms are holding the orgies?
Well, Toho orgies are pretty common.
Well, yeah,
that.
but like
okay, see the thing about things like Toho orgies and stuff is like my question is not what fandoms, it's how are you getting women in the orgies? Like you know what I mean?
Think you're the only other female Toho cosplayer that I really like. No, I know one other girl. It's like you, me, my other friend.
I know. Okay, I have like two friends that we used to cosplay Toho together, and I refused to ever go to any Toho related conventions because I knew it would just be the three of us. Like actually, it would just be the three of us, and I did not want that kind of attention. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like. That's a different kind of attention that I was not wanting. And
I think it's like maybe that's just like a different environment. The Toho community on the East Coast was run by a guy who was like a couple of dudes who were like very responsible and like they looked out for everyone, especially the like if you were really underage and in the Toho community, they made sure that like you were like safe.
Yeah,
because they were like some of them were like teachers, you know.
Aw, so they were really
like,
nice.
Yeah. I know one of them like tutored me in calculus at one point.
Wait, that's cute.
Yeah. But like so I think it's just a very different environment probably because I felt very sheltered in that. Like I felt like there was always somebody that I know that I could go to where if I felt uncomfortable, they would put a stop to it.
No, I think the West Coast Toho side was a little bit stranger. Like, don't get me wrong, I've met some really great people in it, and I have some friends that were really, you know, good people. But yeah, it was like genuinely, I think maybe there was like 10 girls total in like hundreds of dudes. Like that's the ratio that we're talking about. So yeah, it was, I didn't want that sort of level of attention, so that's kind of why I never really
steered away from it.
Yeah. But Chad is right. There were a lot of most of the Toho community is very open and embrace. I guess you can't say crossplay anymore. I don't know what it's called, but like, I don't know what the PC way to say crossplay is, but they would crossplay. And they would dress up as Toho characters. Dudes would dress up as Toho characters. That was very normal in the Toho community. Very, 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 very. It
was
very
the
normal.
Primary.
And that was like the whole thing about Toho community. And
so
maybe they just
how
had
they
fun
got
like
girls
that.
in there. I don't think they needed them.
Yeah, maybe they didn't. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I think if you're a bunch of dudes dressing up in cute dresses, maybe it's fine. Maybe you don't need it.
I'm happy for them. Kind of jealous, actually.
Now it's all Suisei cosplayers.
Oh, wait, actually? Why is that?
That would make sense.
Wait, why is that? Actually, at AX, I think I saw at least 5 dudes dressed up as Suisei. That didn't even register in my brain at the time.
It might be a demographics thing, right? So like, I'm sure there's also a lot of like dudes who just cosplay VTubers in general. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and there's like a couple people who are like pretty infamous for like being like really buff and cosplaying as like Miko and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I don't think I've ever seen like a female Pippa cosplayer before.
Oh.
You know? Not that I know of.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, you see a lot more like female Hololive cosplayers though in general. Like Hololive EN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because they're all lesbians.
That's true.
Yeah, every female cosplayer I know who does Hololive cosplay is either bisexual or a lesbian. And we're all in love with our Oshis.
I mean, that's why they're cosplaying Hololive, I guess.
Makes sense. Exactly. And that's how they find all their girlfriends too. There's a lot of lesbians in cosplay. I just like it connected in my brain just now.
I had never met a lesbian in the wild until cosplay, and then I met like a billion lesbians. I met like 20 lesbians while cosplaying.
Do you think that's like, I don't know if it's different now or what, but back in the day, I feel like maybe it was because you spent so much time working on your costume together, you just like fell in love.
I don't know.
You never had like a weird sapphic relationship with your friend that you cosplayed with?
No, because okay, the ones that I've seen are always, it's a one of them is a cosplay and the other one's not. That's always been the case, and then they'll drag the other one to sometimes cosplay with them. But now that I think about it, every single lesbian couple that I've seen in the cosplay scene, it's like one cosplayer, one non-cosplayer.
Somebody has to hold the bag. They can't both be high maintenance.
It's true.
Do you think the cosplayers are all the bottoms, or do you think that?
Oh, cosplayers are absolutely the bottoms. Are you kidding me?
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like that just comes with the territory.
Did you see the fucking Love and Deep Space stuff going around?
No, you have to tell me all about it. I want to hear all about the Love and Deep Space stuff.
So I passed by the booth because one of my friends actually had a slot. One of my friends had a slot at the photo session, and one of my friends had a slot just for like the merch stuff. I was there and I passed by and I got like secondhand like embarrassment. Not embarrassment because that sounds negative, but you know what I mean? Like secondhand, like I was like, I can't watch this. Like I cannot. It's just so much. It's too much. They were like, the men were too buff, they were too naked, and they were like so fan service, and I just like couldn't watch it. Like I think
it's like Magic and Mike for weeaboos.
It is. It literally is. Wait, have you seen those videos of the Silas cosplayer especially? He would grab the girl's hands and make them rub him, like touch him in places. Like he grabbed their hands and like, yeah. And my friend went and she liked Silas, and you know what he did? He grabbed her hand, put her hand around his neck. I was like, girl, dude, how are you alive?
I would pass out.
Yeah, there's no way. I also am just.
Can you pay extra to make him put his hands around your neck?
That's fucking
just
crazy.
Asking for a friend.
For a friend. Yeah.
For a friend.
Just for a friend.
My friend who's going really next year.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but he would like put his hands around their waist and stuff, and like he would sit them on his lap, and like it was like the whole. They were all wearing masks, right? But they would literally, basically an inch away from your face. They would put their face to you. And I saw, like, does this happening? And I was like, oh my God, I can't look at I feel like I'm looking at something I'm not supposed to be looking at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like supposed to be private.
Like an invasion of privacy. Like, this is like a private moment, and I'm like fucking peeping. Like, I gotta leave. Like, I can't look at this. Like, this is crazy. But also, as
wild.
Everyone knows, I'm not really attracted to men, so like I just kind of didn't want to see them particularly. But I had some other friends who were like, oh my God, did you see the lads cosplays? They were so hot. You know, like any moment they could get to look at them, they were like losing their minds. I was like, wow, the chokehold that these men have on these women is insane.
Okay, but how much would you pay for like a tall, buff woman to do that to you? Okay, that's the thing.
Joke's on you. I don't like tall, buff women, but if a Dorothy cosplayer did that to me, I would actually pass out and die.
I would lose it.
I have a friend. So because of cosplay stuff, I have a friend who's like a pretty famous, well-known photographer, and he is friends with all of like the #1 cosplayers, and sometimes he'll just be like, oh, you want to meet this person? I'm like, no. And he'll just take me and be like, oh, let me introduce you. And like, he'll be like, oh, this is Limina. Like here, like meet my friend. And it's like the most gorgeous woman that you've ever seen in your fucking life. And I'm just standing there like, holy fuck. Like, what do I don't know how to talk to women. Like, I don't know how to do anything. And I'll just stand there like, trying not to stare, first of all, at their massive boobs that are literally in my face. Like it's
just,
literally,
like,
they're just so like, out there and open and staring at me, and then like how can I not stare back? So I try so hard to look at their face and not anywhere else, and then I gotta wear sunglasses next time. It's a good strat chat. Thank you. And there was this one girl, and she's also a really famous cosplayer, but she was from Korea, and she didn't speak much English. So she spoke Korean and spoke some Japanese, so she would talk to my friend in Japanese, but I spoke to her in Korean, and she was so happy to like talk to somebody else in Korean, that she was so nice to me, and I was about to die. Like, I could die because of how nice to me and cute and stuff and excited she was to talk to me, and like her eyes are like basically glittering, and she would like hold my hand, and anyway, it's really hard sometimes being
it's so hard talking to women, having a friend who lets you talk to beautiful women.
Dude, can you imagine? Damn. You know, sometimes I think about these moments and I go, man, I wish I was a hot guy. My penis envy is so real. I could have
If you were a hot guy, they wouldn't want to talk to you as much.
You think so? What if I look like the fucking Silas cosplayer?
Maybe.
Yeah, if I look like the fucking Silas cosplayer, damn, all these.
Isn't that a red flag? I feel like guys being cosplayers is a red flag.
It is usually typically.
It's like a huge red flag.
But I think that's like back in ye old days. That was like in the 2000s.
Yeah,
I agree.
Is it different now?
I think it's different now. I think because it's
what
so
kind
accessible.
Of guy is cosplaying nowadays, though? That's the thing. Is like, what's your incentive?
Guys cosplaying? Huh? Okay, I want you to know that one of the most cosplays that I saw that men did at Anime Expo was the Woo-Wa main male protagonist.
What the fuck? People play Woo-Wa?
Yeah, I was surprised about that too.
Man.
But he has a really cool design. I want to say a word,
but people will think it's a slur.
What?
Normies.
Normie? Did you say that?
Normies.
You think Woo was for normies?
I think so, yeah.
I could see the argument for that, I guess.
It's like lowest common denominator gotcha. From my perspective.
Wuwa. I would think like Genshin or something. No.
I mean, Genshin like was kind of first to market though. That's the thing. Wu was like a ripoff.
And Star Rail. I actually didn't see very many Star Rail cosplayers at all, which is or Zenless Zone Zero. I feel like those two are like the ones that I kind of think more are like.
Well, those are all just Hoyo, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's all like normie gacha stuff.
I saw like so many Wuwa, male protagonist guys, like a lot of them, like a lot. Like maybe.
Do you think it was cheap on Amazon or something?
20 at least that I saw that I could think of, which is crazy. Like everywhere I went, I saw at least one guy, like, you know, cosplaying. I don't know. I mean, like the cosplays looked great. They looked great in the cosplays, and it's a very flattering outfit on dudes, I think.
Yeah.
It's like one of those outfits that I think girls think is really attractive without it being too much for a guy to wear. I mean, I don't know if the guys know that, but I do think it's like a very attractive outfit. I was like, wow, it looks really nice on these guys. Like it's very flattering. So, yeah, maybe they like the way that they feel in that sort of outfit. And a lot of them weren't wearing wigs. They just wore their normal hair, right? So
yeah,
I think it's just one of those, like they feel cool wearing it, and it's kind of like fun to wear. So maybe I'm not really sure, but that would be my guess, perhaps.
I don't know. If you're a man and you're hot, you should be cosplaying Kamina. Maybe I'm old.
From Gurren Lagann?
But yes.
They need to be like buff though, not just hot.
Yeah. Yep. If you're buff and hot.
Yeah. Man. Okay. Do you remember when Kamina cosplays were fucking everywhere though? Every man was a Kamina cosplayer because it was not too difficult to like just make what he was wearing, you know? Because he doesn't wear much.
Yeah.
And what if Yoko cosplayers were also everywhere too?
Yoko was but I'm not complaining about that. I'm happy about that.
I wore my friend's Yoko cosplay once inside her house just to try it on for funsies because I love Yoko.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's a little bit too revealing for something that I would ever wear outside. So I was like, oh, I'll wear it at home. And she is like 3 cup sizes smaller than I am. And I did not really put that into consideration. I put it on. I was like in her closet. I put it on and I was like, oh, I can't go outside even of her closet wearing this. That was like a moment of like, oh, I can never wear this ever outside ever in my entire life. Yeah, like this. Yeah. That was. Yeah. It was a moment. I had a moment of clarity there.
Maybe many men would pay a lot of money for you to do it anyway.
Yeah, well, my dignity could never. What is okay? Do you have what is the skankiest cosplay that you've ever worn outside? Is there one that you can share?
No, I cosplayed Panty.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I cosplayed Panty.
Oh my god, you have to send me pictures. I need to see.
I'll send you pictures. I was maybe a little too young to be doing it, unfortunately. No, I did cosplay.
Hey. Yeah. That was a different time. It was a different time.
It was a different time. No, Panty or like there was one with a boob window.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had a boob window and a leotard at one point.
I'm just so, it's like weird. I don't really feel like I have a lot of like body image issues, like compared to like a lot of my friends or like most women. It's terrible world that we live in. But I would say that I'm fairly like, I'm pretty like confident about like the way that I look and stuff. So, but I have like the Asian shame. Like I feel so exposed, even just exposing a little bit. And I just feel so self-conscious doing it. I don't think I've worn really anything that's been that exposing, like, outside ever.
Yeah. No, I did worse. I just remembered I did worse. Yeah? It was Shadow Rise. Remember Rise from Persona 4?
What did Shadow Rise look like? Let me see.
She was a stripper.
Oh! Wait, so you just wore like an actual, like... Oh my god, it's just a golden bikini.
Yeah, it's just a golden bikini.
You literally did the Golden Week. Oh my god.
I was so skinny back then.
Okay, fan artist.
It was awesome.
Fan artist, you know what to do.
Back in my prime.
Put Leah in a golden bikini, please. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, the golden.
I've always liked brunettes with pigtails. So
it all makes sense.
That's why I ended
it's
up
coming
in
full
this
circle.
Situation. Yeah, it's full circle.
It is full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like, obviously, I think when you got it, you should flaunt it.
Yeah,
right?
No shame in that.
And if you're doing it with a group, it's even better.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? I don't think that I would do that sort of thing today. I also feel like every time that I go out and I like see girls doing like cosplays that skimpy nowadays, it's often like promoting something.
Right, like they're getting paid to do that.
Yeah. Or like they're like promoting like their OnlyFans or something like that. Right?
Sure.
Or like Patreon.
The commercialization of cosplay.
Yeah. Yes. And this has been a thing for a while, right? Like I remember back like 2012 is when I first started seeing girls like selling their Patreons to with, like different costumes and it was before OnlyFans even existed. They had girls like doing like you would have like Polaroid sets. They would like mail you a Polaroid or something.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that.
Yeah. And then it like slowly evolved.
Yeah, because I mean, OnlyFans didn't really exist back then, so.
Yeah. And now it's like its own industry.
Right.
I don't know how much of like that you see really with like, I haven't been to an anime convention in a hot minute other than, I don't think I would call Offkai an anime convention. I went to MagFest recently, but there's less cosplayers really there, right?
You know, weird. Okay, I think it's kind of the opposite, but like in the same way that you're trying to say it. Like, I think you see more cosplayers now than ever because it's so easy to get a cosplay. But they're not cosplayers. They're like people wearing costumes.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different, right? Like they're guys wearing costumes. They're not cosplayers. Well, it's kind of vibe is a little bit different. I mean, those kind of people have always been around, but like now I feel like that's the majority.
Yeah, and I don't really know what's become of that like that class of people that was like the cosplayer, right? The like the your social media presence is that you are a cosplayer, right? Like the Jessica Nigris of the world, right? Or Yaya Han. These are like the
they still exist,
ones.
And those are the people that I met that my friend introduced me to.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was really crazy. I think one of the girls that he introduced me to is like the top cosplay. I didn't know. I was just she's like the Yaya Han of now, and I didn't know. But I was talking to another like my coworker, and I was like, oh yeah, I met this cosplayer. Her name is this, and then he was like, oh, you met her? And I was like, oh yeah. And he was like, oh my god, I'm like a huge fan. I was like, oh my god, okay, I didn't know she was like a big deal.
That's
had no
crazy.
Idea. But I think it is very much like the Yaya Han, Jessica Nigri type. She's like that level of big deal right now.
Oh wow.
So they do still exist. They do still exist. It's just more niche now, I think. And it is definitely a lot more commercialized because those people now, they don't really just roam around in cosplay. Like,
yeah.
They don't like, you know, Jessica Nigri and Yaya Han, they would just walk around in cosplay like a normal cosplayer, and then occasionally they might have a booth at an event where they would sell their stuff, right? But the way that these cosplayers work now is usually they get paid by a company to come and go to their booth, and they're like the attraction at their booth, right? And they get paid like an hourly rate. They get flown over or whatever, get their hotel comped and paid for. Like, that's kind of how it works now. So it's a little bit different because usually they're more attached to like the corporate name now. Like they might be at the Nikkei booth or something, for example, right? Or the Brown Dust booth, right? So That's kind of how it was.
Yeah. I remember for a while it was like you had people who were like trying to be like Musically was a thing for a minute with cosplayers.
Yeah,
then...
like cosplayers releasing albums and stuff. Like that was like that was like an actual thing that happened for a while. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I mean, in a weird way, they were like doing the idol thing, sort of, that you would do in Japan, but we didn't have that sort of space here back then, so it was like difficult for them to do that route. Besides, like just self-publicating everything, right?
Yeah. And how do you really grow like a fan base that you would be targeting that sort of idol stuff to outside of that culture? Like you're gonna be targeting that culture regardless.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like there's a lot of parallels to that in like VTubers, right? And it's a lot of like,
I mean, how many VTubers do you know that are like just retired cosplayers?
Right. I mean, there's 2 of them right here.
There's 2 right here. I don't even know. I don't know many others. Maybe
I know
some.
A couple.
Yeah. I can think of 1 or 2.
But I think like there's that sense of like, oh, I'm known for playing a certain game. So like for me, like, oh, I play hentai games. But like as soon as I don't do that, or if I get sponsored by somebody and I start doing that, like you become associated with that thing as opposed to like yourself. And it can be difficult to market just yourself. I think it's kind of a similar thing with cosplayers and VTubers too.
Yeah, you get niched down.
Yeah. The audience like wants a very specific thing from you, and then it can be kind of difficult to just tell.
Yeah, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You just kind of go down that like loop.
But I don't know.
It's so different.
It is different. It's very different. You should definitely read 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. It's like
I'm excited to read it.
It's truly one of those manga that like really spoke to me as someone who's cosplayed, and like really I feel like so much fulfillment from reading it in a lot of ways. And I hope you'll enjoy it. It's like the first manga I think in a while that I've cried like so much. Not because it's sad or happy, but like because I was touched, like because I was moved by it. So I hope you'll enjoy it. It's really made me want to cosplay again. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. But if I cosplay, I want to make it, right? Like kind of want to actually make it myself, but I don't know. I'm too old and tired for that.
There's so much stuff we have to do all the time.
I know.
That's the problem.
Where do you get the time for that?
Work 2 jobs.
Yeah. And also, like, what would I even cosplay? I don't even know.
I'm like looking at you. I'm like, what if I cosplay Limina?
You should do it. Can you please?
Yeah, I'll cosplay you. Yeah.
I've had a couple really
I'm gonna need some cutlets though. I'm gonna need some chicken cutlets.
I'm really grateful because I've actually had some really awesome cosplays done in the community. So like I'm just so grateful that people, it's like a lot of work, right? And a lot of like time and effort.
Oh yeah, it's so much work.
Because you can't just buy a Limina cosplay on Taobao or something. You have to actually like make it. So I'm always so grateful whenever people put in the work to do that. Because it really is like a labor of love, you know?
Yeah. I thought about commissioning like one of my friends who used to, I mean, she still makes costumes. She mostly works as a person that just does comms at this point because her work is always like, she's like really high quality craftsmanship.
Wow.
And that's the other thing is I just miss when cosplay was about craftsmanship.
Right.
That used to be like my favorite part of costume making was craftsmanship.
Have you ever entered a masquerade?
No, I haven't. I was always too shy to do it.
I've entered a masquerade for craftsmanship specifically, actually.
Really?
Yeah, but it was for a Toho cosplay, because of course it was. I can't say
of course it was.
But it was a Toho cosplay, and I worked my ass off on that stupid costume, and I had to like freaking, because it's like craftsmanship, so you have to do all the things that you normally wouldn't do. Like I lined the like skirt and shit, and like didn't shit that normally if you're just cosplaying you wouldn't even bother doing.
You can't use hot glue.
Yeah, and the lining was like not visible from the outside. Like you have to do all of that shit. It was terrible. But it was
Like
a good experience. It was a good experience. Yeah. I don't remember if we won or not, but
at least you had fun.
Yeah, yeah. I think something about making costumes was just like very rewarding. Like, you know.
Yeah, it was like doing something with your own two hands, right? And then immediately seeing the result of it.
And then like you get the gratification of people like coming up to you and being like, "Oh my god, did you cosplay that character? Like I've never seen anyone cosplay that." You know, like stuff like that, right? Like
yeah, and then you get attention for it.
We love attention.
I love attention.
Yeah, why do you think we're VTubers?
It's true. I freaking love attention.
Of course. Of course. That's what we're here.
That's why we're all here.
It's
anyway, I feel like we've rambled for...
I know, today when it was like a roller coaster, we went from like really deep topics to reminiscing to minion porn.
Oh my god, I've been all over the place. I didn't even tell you that I'm on my period.
Oh, I'm on my period too.
Oh my god, we
sing! We sing! Look at us!
Our frequency is synced!
It's the frequency. This is what happens. We synced.
Is this our first time syncing?
Surely we've synced before.
I don't know if we synced
I don't know. Chad... Someone's been keeping track, right? Surely
yeah, Chad, have we synced before?
Have we synced
Does
before?
anybody know?
The frequency.
Yeah, add it to the tracker. Check the tracker.
Yeah. No, my period this time has been pretty terrible, but you know what? We're getting through it.
Oh my god, me too.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Yesterday I was like debilitated.
I recently, and by recently I mean I think like last year, bought a stuffed animal that you can put in the microwave.
Oh my god, is it the menstruation crustacean?
It's not that one specifically, but that has truly changed my life. I don't know what I've been doing my entire life without that.
Yeah. No.
Okay, wait. Have you tried period panties?
No, I'm afraid.
I'm also afraid. But I've heard that there's like so many benefits to it. Some people even say that you get a lighter period. Do you think that's real? Is that backed by
I think
science?
they're lying to you because it's all hidden inside of the panties.
Big
but also,
big pads. No, big panty is lying to me.
Yeah, I don't know, because isn't there like an issue with there being that like don't they say to wear like cotton panties to avoid like chemicals being absorbed through your cooter?
Like the whole thing with fucking Lululemon. The
PFAS,
like, I think they're called PFAS.
Yeah. Like I can imagine there's a lot of PFAS in the.
Okay, for those that are unaware, apparently Lululemon, which is a really popular athletic wear company, their leggings have these things called PFAS. And PFAS are these toxic chemicals that can be absorbed through the skin. And guess where women have extremely absorbent skin flaps? You've guessed it, the vagina. Yeah.
Our vaginas.
And guess where the leggings touch? Your vagina. So apparently it's a cancer-causing chemical and a lot of people have been affected by it. So don't buy Lululemon leggings, I guess.
I'm still gonna buy them and wear them, but I think that the point you should wear underwear, because a lot of women will wear their Lululemons with no underwear on.
Surely they were wearing underwear. I thought it was like seeping through the underwear. Are you telling me that these people have not been wearing underwear with their leggings? People don't wear underwear with their leggings?
Yeah, you don't want the line.
What? Just wear the invisible underwear. Are you
kidding
ask
me? Riri. Riri doesn't wear underwear with her Lululemons.
Have you told Riri about PFAS?
No, I should tell her about that.
You actually need to tell her about the PFAS.
Yeah, I do. I feel like I have like a responsibility.
Yeah, you have a to society. Wait, what the?
Why would you out her like that? I'm sure she's talked about it before.
But people don't wear underwear with their leggings. Doesn't it hurt?
Why would it hurt?
The seams? No? The seams don't hurt?
They're flat locked, right? It's like,
I guess, but it's still like, I don't know, maybe I have just an extra sensitive cooch. I feel like everything is...
I don't know. I don't know if you have an extra sensitive cooch because you're wearing those like menthol cooling pads and that shit.
Well,
like,
I wasn't doing that
I was
on
like,
purpose.
I was like, oof, ouch, owie, wow. Oh my god, my cooter
fucking
hurts.
menthol pads. I've had them open, like the like package open this entire time, and recently I was out of pads, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll just use these menthol cooling ones. I'm sure they're like not menthol anymore. It was still menthol.
Dude, that shit was awful. That was so bad. I remember putting it on and I was like, That
was the worst homework. That must have been the worst homework that we've had.
It was expensive too. It was like a $10 box. It
was expensive. It was expensive homework.
And it burned my cooter. I'm like, what's the point? Why do I need icy hot?
Well, that's why they're saying that the period panties are supposed to be really good for you. But I don't like the idea of a fucking panty absorbing all my blood. Like, maybe they don't bleed as much as I do, and I don't like sitting in my blood like a fucking diaper and not being able to change it out. It sounds terrible. Have you ever used a cup?
There's no winning. I use a disc. I'm on menstrual discs now.
I have a fun story for you that I just remembered.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember how I said I was on my period? I was not on my period when I first went to Anime Expo on Friday. And I did not realize that I was gonna get my period that day. And I went to the bathroom and I was like, uh-oh. And I had a liner, thankfully. One of my friends did. And you know where I got a pad? The lads booth. The lads booth has a sign that says that they give sanitary products if you ask for them. And so my friend, when she went up to get her goodies, asked them for pads. So I used lads pads for that day.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Did they have Silas on them?
No, it was just like a normal pads, but still.
They should make pads with the guys on them. They should make pads with the guys' faces on them.
But every time you're like changing out your pads, you like see his face and you're like...
Yes, and he's like caring for you.
I will say, I have anything about lads. I don't know shit about, I don't go there, you know, like that's not my thing. It's not my vibe. But that was like, I was like, this is incredible. Like this company
have a period tracker
is doing something. App. They're actually doing something.
Yeah, they care about women.
They do. That was crazy.
That's crazy.
It was.
You know what? I was a little upset about the Valco thing, but now I'm back. I'm so back. I'm back on the
Oh my gosh.
pads.
It was crazy because that whole area, I don't know if you saw the photos, but you could tell that one booth was missing. It was just empty because it would like they had to remove the Valco one. So like, but I heard that the Valco cosplayer was walking around like as Valco, and he would just like take photos with people like for free, like because he was there anyway. Nice. He was like, might as well, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't go there. I've only heard the drama, like, you know, secondhand.
Yeah.
And I've seen all the drama on twitter.com, but I have no opinions one way or another. I don't really know enough to say anything.
Yeah, I don't know enough to make a strong opinion either. Yeah. I just know that people are upset, and I'm like, yeah, let's be mad.
Fucking Leah the instigator.
Down. Something to be angry about. Yeah, let's get angry. Yeah. Whatever.
It was funny because okay, so I'm really mad about like what Brown Dust 2. Oh my god, Brown Dust 2 also had a really funny booth at AX. Okay, at Brown Dust 2's booth, if your account was if the level was over 55, you got to get VIP treatment, and you got to sit in a massage chair and get free merch. And it was like a whole lounge. Oh, 45.
Holy shit.
And I literally reinstalled, or not reinstalled, but I updated my game. I actually updated my game to check my level, and I was level like 40. I was 5 levels away. I was very sad. And so anyway, so nobody I knew got to go to the Brown Dust 2 booth.
Not dedicated enough.
But I was talking to my friend who knows lads. I don't know anything about lads. And we were, well, no, I was talking to my friend whose girlfriend is really into lads. And he was like, I don't understand the Valco drama, but he knew Brown Dust 2. And he was like, yeah. And I had to compare it to Brown Dust 2. Although I think Brown Dust 2 is worse. Because I was saying that it was very similar to like, oh, like it's like if they release the character or they announce a character and then like half the world hates the character, but the other half the world likes the character. But like half the world that hates the character hates the character so much that they start like sending death threats and poop and shit to the company. And then the company decides to not release the character and releases an apology statement. And then now the other half that liked the character are really mad and they're like boycotting and putting bad reviews in the app store and stuff like that. But anyway, there was a kind of similar situation in Brown Dust too, but people weren't really upset about it. I think only I was upset about it, so there's that. And I guess I don't have the anger of a lads fan that I didn't throw poop at.
They'll never understand the rage of women.
No, yeah.
Men will never understand. We get very attached to our fictional men.
Poop
and if
something
fucks with them, then
they were
over.
like mailing poop to the lad's office and like.
Well, that's because their love and Deep Space Man, that's their husband.
Well, these are the people that were mad about them adding Falco. This was like in China.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cow poop.
Well, they were mad that he was going to be around their men.
Yeah, I don't really fully. I heard it's a pretty complex issue. Like it's like a multifaceted issue. I think the fans were already really mad about a couple other things, and then it kind of like added fuel to the fire, and then they felt like the company was catering more towards Western fans than they were to the Chinese fans, and then the Western fans were like, yeah, let us be catered to, and then that pissed off the Chinese fans even more, and then it just became like a whole crazy.
Why can't we all just jerk off together?
Yeah,
that's why I like Nikkei.
It's like you do you and I'll do me. Maybe I don't like your wife, but I like my wife, and you could enjoy your wife in peace and I'll enjoy my wife in peace, you know?
Yeah, like I don't like what's her name? Velvet just she jingles my keys wrong.
Velvet Nikkei.
I don't like her. Oh,
she makes me upset. So hot though.
She just, there's something in her that makes me just unreasonably angry, right?
Oh my god, I'd let her.
I'm not gonna flame Shift up because I don't like her.
Yeah, although I will flame you if you like Suyen or something. Like I will actually flame you.
I think that I think she's complex, right? Siyun, she's got layers.
She's fucking Shrek.
Like an onion. Yeah, she's got layers. I don't know that there's anybody who's like romantically interested in Siyun. It's just how she's written, right? Like there's no way.
Surely there is someone. There's someone out there. It's Rule 34, same thing. Yeah, I probably didn't get far enough in the game to see her layers. You guys are probably right, but
yeah, you should play more Nikkei. You should read the whole story. It's amazing.
Oh, so okay. My thing with Nikkei right now is I'm a little bit stuck because I had an account on a different thing, and that's how I started playing the game. But I have requested for them to transfer, but I don't think they can transfer the account. So it's locked to like a dead name / email. And yeah, I don't really have a way to access it, I guess. So I'd have to start all over, and also would have to lose out on my max limit break crown, which feels really bad. So that's kind of where I'm stuck in, where I'm like, it feels.
I know a guy who might be able to help you out.
Okay. Yeah,
I think that this is a solvable situation by somebody who absolutely loves this game.
Okay, I'm down.
My mod Prince would easily make you a new account.
Your what? Your what?
My mod Prince.
Oh,
he loves doing that shit.
Like he would like catch me up to where I was before.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I will take you up on that.
Plus, there's story mode now too. They have like casual story mode, so you can play the whole story without like.
Oh, like actually really clearing the stuff.
Having a team. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because I've read the story up until a certain point, and now it's like, I don't really know exactly what point it was at, and I'd have to figure all that out too. But anyway, it is something that I want to get back into eventually. And I probably want to go back into Brown Dust 2 eventually too. Like, I think a lot of these gacha games have really incredible stories, so I want to go through it and experience it.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, I think Nikkei is one of those stories where like it's I think genuinely one of the best written video games I've played in a very long time, and I did not go into it expecting it to be that good.
Right, right.
You know, I was like very ready to be like, ha, look at these boobs jiggle, yeah, boobs!
And then you get invested, and then they have you by the balls.
Yeah, I can't even look at the boobs anymore. I'm just too focused on their trauma. You know?
Yeah.
They're so well written, and I cry. I'm like, there's this giant jiggling tits, and I'm like,
yeah. Wipe your tears with their tits.
They left her.
Yeah.
Like all men.
Like all men.
It's so good. It's so good. Anyway.
Yes. Well, maybe I will hit you up with that offer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we are approaching time.
That is time. I can't believe it feels like it went really fast.
Yeah, today is crazy. We just kept yapping and yapping and yapping.
Yeah. What's our homework?
Go to Rule 34 Minion, read the Minion hypnosis thing.
Let us
know.
Do that.
Let us know how you feel about Minions after you read that.
Yeah. Go watch the new Minion movie. Buy the popcorn bucket.
I haven't seen the new Minion movie. I
haven't seen it either. Maybe that'll be our homework, and we can contemplate how we feel about that after the after the required reading.
All right, everyone. I hope you guys had a good time, and we'll be back very soon with more frequency. We gotta be more frequent with our frequencies. So we'll do better about planning them now that we're here.
Yes. Now that Limina has been done with all of her business trips, and I'm done being.
Well, I'm not done yet, but getting there.
Well, we're gonna figure it out.
Getting more done. Yeah. Alrighty.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, everyone.
The frequency.
Stay freaky.
Stay freaky.
Bye bye.